Say hi. Say hi to the people, darling. Being a dog owner, a lot of you guys wanted me to kind of do a Q&A about her and how it was for me to have a puppy now. So she is now 8 weeks. No, she's 6 weeks old now. And I get a lot of questions when I post pictures of her on Instagram. What kind of breed of dog is she? And this is that and the third. So she's actually a Shih Tzu and a Maltese. So she's a mix. I don't know. Like I said in my initial video when I got her my update video, I don't know which one is which. With the mom was the Maltese or the Shih. I don't know. What are their temperaments? She's actually very, very, very excited. She loves to play. She's very hyper. I call her my little tomboy because she's so not a girly girl. Like she likes everything. Like, yeah, she's really rough. And I have a platform bed, so you guys know my bed is like really high off the ground because she's so small still. She still tries to get up there. She's hit her head. She's failed. She's done all types of things. So she's very, very, very rough. From what the vet told me, because I was asking her when we went the other day. What's today? Monday. We went Saturday for her shots. And when we went, I was asking the vet. I said, why is her muzzle right here changing colors and her paws getting brown? And she told me, she said it's because puppies shed their puppy hair. So she might end up being the color of her collar. She might be like that color. Versus the black that she was in the initial video that I had when I first got her. So that's cool with me. I told myself when I was getting a dog, I said either I want them to be brown, I want them to be black, or white. And she was black. But she will probably end up being brown. She has like a brown hue to her. She's not exactly black, but yeah. So so far she has 3 beds. She has it's this cute, I found it at Ross. It was this Eddie Bauer bed, and it's bigger than her, of course, but I wanted her to have an extra bed to have in my car because she's so small, and when we do like go riding and stuff like that around town, she slips and slides because I have leather seats. So I decided to get her that bed as her car seat. So she has that, and she has 2 beds from, I forgot the name of the company, but most of her stuff that I have gotten for her since I've had her has been from that company. The doctor, when she got a clean bill of health, she's fine, she's healthy, she's doing everything that she's supposed to do. She matches my hair. And she's a bundle of joy. I really love her, and the lady that I got her from was actually a neighbor of mine before I moved, and her dog had a litter of puppies, and she was like, I really need to, I would see the dogs, but I couldn't tell which one was which. I just knew one was a Maltese and one was a Shih Tzu. But she said, I can't take care of all of them right now, and I need to get rid of them. And so instead of selling them, she just gave her to me. So she was free. But she's a bundle of joy. The thing is, being a puppy owner and having a dog is very different, especially for somebody like myself, because it was all about just me. And then I got her, and I remember the first week I got her, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was having the puppy blues. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep her because this is a lot of work. It's like having an infant. She cries, she needs to go out to poop, and she can't go outside right now to go walking because she's too small. She hasn't got her vaccinations yet. So she goes stir crazy in the house because she's just sitting there all day. Now, when I first got her, she was just in her bed and she was in my room. And then one day I woke up and she was chewing on the one of the spikes on my Louboutins, and I was gonna make her into a Louboutin Freddy flat because she was about to get it. So I had to go and buy her a crate to put her in. And the first day she got it, she hated it. But now she knows where I tell her to go get in her bed. She knows where it is. She has another bed that I just set out in the living room itself so that she can kind of just stay when I'm watching TV or I'm cooking or something. She can be kind of part of the entire moment. She doesn't feel like she's left out. But I would suggest to people who are getting puppies and stuff like that, crate train them first, because if they get used to it and they know when they're in timeout where to go, then they have a better result, especially with potty training. And that's the next thing. I have so many PP and Weeby pads. It's not even funny. Petco and PetSmart have become my best friends since I've had her, because I go there to get everything for her that is conducive to puppies. Don't bite my chain. So it's just little stuff like that. But having a dog is a lot of responsibility. And at first, because I've never owned a dog on my own, I've always had friends who have had dogs. My little sister had one when we were younger. We've had family friends with dogs, but I've never had my own personal one. I've always wanted one, but I've never had the chance. So I didn't understand how much work it went into and how much you have to. If you're a person who thinks everything is gross, don't get a dog, because between ticks, fleas, and feces, you're gonna freak out. Okay, when I got her, I don't know how the living environments were for her when they were keeping her, but she had like 2 ticks on her and I didn't know what it was. And then I seen one like in her bed and I freaked out. And that was when I was going through the puppy blues. And I was just like, I don't want to deal with this. But now stuff like that doesn't bother me. And she doesn't have any now. They took them all off. And then she has like the little puppy stuff that goes on. So it prevents her from getting anything like that. So yeah, I actually people were also asking, did she have health insurance? And I did. I actually got it through PetSmart. They have the Banfield Hospital for dogs and puppies, and I got hers so that whenever she needs like her vaccinations, dewormed, all of that stuff, they call me to tell me to come in when to do it, because I don't know anything about that. So I think it's like $36 a month because she's still a puppy, and I think it goes up to like $50 a month or whatever when she gets a little bit older. But it works. It's worth every penny, because if you get a dog, whether you get them for free or you pay for them, you don't want them to die, and you don't want them to die of a sickness that is not necessary. Because I know my uncle had 2 Pomeranians and one of them ate another dog's poop because they were not vaccinated and they died. So yeah, you have to take care of them like you would take care of yourself. They have to go to the doctor and a hospital just like you to get their stuff. So if you're going to invest in a puppy, make sure that you have money, because everything from food to beds to just a towel, it comes up to a nice pretty penny. Her snacks cost. So if you guys are looking into getting a puppy, make sure that that it's a lot of work, and you can't be eating my weave. But you can't like leave them alone, because I work from home. We spend a lot of time together, and we bond. But you don't want to get a dog and then you go to Vegas the next day, or you leave them, and then the dog doesn't even get to know you, because especially when they're this small. I should have just got her, but I got her at 4 weeks when I should have got her at 6 weeks. So, it's been a while since we've had to bond, and she's been weaned from her mom, so she feels like I'm her mom. So when I leave the room, she does like to cry or things like that, or if she knows I'm about to leave, she doesn't like it if I can take her with me. But I have a tendency to take her out with me as far as running errands, because she has a carrier, but no walking and none of that. Not yet. She has her harness coming so that I could give her a walk. And then we went to Louis Vuitton the other day, and I got her collar, which it has the, Zanotti, that was my lip. It has the LV, if you can't see because she won't put her head down. It has the LV logo on it, and then it has the monogrammed Louis Vuitton. It's still a little big for her because she's so small still. And then it has the charm here that has Louis Vuitton on this side, and then you get all her information engraved. But because Louis Vuitton does not do it at the store, I have to go somewhere else and get it engraved for her with her name and my information on it, so that if she ever gets lost, which I highly doubt because she's always with me. But you never know. That's what tags and collars and stuff are for. And then she has another one. It's like her walk-in collar that has her name on it, and I got it done in like the little PetSmart thing. Because I don't want her to ruin this one, because it was not cheap. So I don't want her to mess it up or ruin it. So this is kind of like when we go out. But if we go out for walks and stuff like that, I'm just going to give her a regular one that she can tear apart and do what she wants, and she'll be all right. But yeah, I think that's everything that people have asked me. One of the main questions before I go that I get about her is, how big will she get? The doctor told me that she should only get like, I think right now she's like 2 pounds. I think she just hit 2 pounds. But she said she'll probably be 3 pounds max. So So she's not gonna get any bigger than this. And you notice how she's got a little bit bigger since I first got her. But yeah, I think I covered everything. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to y'all later.